All right, boy, did that go on a little too long. No extra charge for mistakes. Hey guys, I got to tell you, so I got up this morning and looked out on my front porch, and had a package there. And I knew I was expecting something, but the weather had kind of delayed it a little bit. And my mom had sent me this really nice box of a pack of 6 almond croissants from this bakery called Gold Belly in Portland, Oregon. And I'm going to tell you right now, you know, if you know anything about me, I can be a little picky when it comes to food sometimes. But that is an amazing bakery. I have never had anything other than the croissants from there. But these are absolutely unbelievable. Anyway, check those out. Gold Belly in Portland, Oregon. It's my birthday today. 44 years on planet Earth. And woo, what an adventure it's been up to this point. And it looks like it's just going to keep going. You know, what I've learned, which is not much, but what I have learned is there's more to life than just music. We can't take this too seriously. Of course, we need to be motivated and try to build our career and everything that we're supposed to do, I guess. But man, you know, there's more to life than just music. And if it gets too serious, man, I'm not having fun with it anymore. And so it's all about keeping it light, keeping it fun. It really comes down to all the things you guys already know: good people, good family, spending time with them, being nice, being generous, because that's that's the foundation that we have on this planet. You know, I mean, tonight I'm gonna go spend, you know, dinner, have a little dinner party with 20 of my very closest friends on planet Earth. And as you can imagine, it's hard to narrow the list down to 20 people to sit at a table together. So looking forward to that. Last night was an amazing night at the Underdog. Uncle Larry came out, Jack Ruch, the band that he has now called City Hall with Adam Wakefield, Lewis on the drums, and I can't remember the bass player's name, but these guys are slamming. Uncle Larry came out and played with Leroy Powell and his brother Chris Powell and their band that's amazing. And I got some footage I'll put on the end of the video. But what I wanted to tell you here today, folks, is, and I appreciate all the birthday wishes that you guys have sent on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. Check that out always. Check the links below for all the education stuff. Booked solid pretty much with lessons and immersion experiences, which is great. But we've always got room for more. So email us and see what we can do with the lessons. True Fire and Artist Works have merged, and that's going to be an amazing thing there. So keep that up. And appreciate you guys, man. You're part of what I'm talking about with this unbelievable guitar community that we're building here. And it's just fun to see that grow and see the support and love from everybody. So, and I do want to say this. So, you know, just to be brutally honest, and this is not meant to be discouraging, and I hope you don't take it that way, but I just am teaching so much, and I'm seeing, you know, what I'm doing and using every day and what my friends are using every day to navigate through guitar and music. And you've heard me say this a million times, and I'm going to keep saying it. The guitar fingerboard is going to really, really unlock for you if you learn the chord shapes up the neck. Chords are not for rhythm, and lead isn't for lead. This is all together. These notes inside these chords, there's a connectivity here to all this. And so it all comes down to the music that we're playing, the song we're playing, the chords that are going on underneath. What are you intending to play? So I'm going to do this blues chord progression, and I'm going to show you a little bit what I'm talking about. But this is a great way to start checking out some voicings. This is a E7 to B. I'm going to keep moving up the neck with these changes, and I'm going to call them out to you. So I'm not going to show you note for note each one of these, but you can find it. Use your ear, right? And what I'm showing you here. So here's E7, B, E7, A, E7, B, so I'm a little out of tune. This guitar needs new strings, but it's the blues. You get it. So anyway, that is what I'm talking about. This is, I'm like hearing this. notes in the chords, if you really, really look into that, you got to zoom out and really try to look at the basic, what's really moving from chord to chord. I think a lot of people are overthinking this and thinking that it's really hard and that there's some kind of magic thing here. It's really all in these triads and these chords when you see what notes are actually moving. But the trick is, and the shortcut, if there ever was one, is to see these shapes and know that, okay, if that's my E, there's my A, there's my B. Now I'm taking this into triads. Right, so I'm looking at little simple melodies, but you got to know the fundamentals, which are the chord, the arpeggio, the pentatonic, and the major scale. Then look at major, minor, major, major 7, major, dominant 7, major. You just are moving one note in these triads to get these 4 sounds. This is, if you spend 2 weeks just mapping this out, you're going to notice a rapid growth in your guitar playing and your knowledge of the fingerboard and your ability to play more of what you want. You're going to see how these things are laid out, but you cannot progress. Your line is just going to keep doing this if you don't learn these fundamentals. We have to learn these fundamentals. If I just played this, okay, that's fine. That's all E major, but you don't hear any chords changing or anything other than just that. And so, but if I played this, you know, if I go, you're hearing the chords. If I go, all right, if I play the major scale and I just go, okay, that's great, but if I go and I hang on there, okay, well that might work if I'm playing a major 7, but if I just do that doesn't make any sense. But if I do this, if I put a B chord under that note of the E major scale, then it sounds like I'm changing with the chord. So there's a lot of stuff here, guys, but that's the path that you really need to take. Modes and scales are not going to get you there. Look, man, if y'all realized how many guitar players we hear in Nashville, could you imagine how many guitar players I've heard in Nashville in 22 years of living here? A lot. Not to mention all the ones I've heard out of town on the road for 22 years. I can tell immediately when somebody is playing from what they think is right and some scales versus listening and using this really concrete method of listening and concrete fundamentals. This is the approach, and I'm preaching it because I know it works. It worked for me. It worked fast. Now it takes a lot of time, of course, but if there ever was a shortcut, this is the shortcut. I'm looking at, you know, right? C, E, A flat dominant 7, 6 minor, 4, A, B, back to E, C, you right? Let's see what's that lick. Not used to doing it there. Let's try here. Sorry. That's it. Little Django thing there or something. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna get on with it. Gotta go to dinner tonight, which is gonna be a blast. My mom comes in tomorrow. We hang with her tomorrow, and then Sunday do some more hanging. And then Sunday night, I'll play a gig with John Oates at the City Winery. I benefit for Pete Huttlinger, who was an amazing fingerstyle guitar player, friend of ours. And then early Monday morning, me and my mom fly to Miami, and then we fly to North Eleuthera, Bahamas to meet my dad. And then we go down and we stay for a week there, and we come back and we get into it. We go to Ohio for the clinic. We come back, we're gonna finish the Book Trapp record, Uncle Larry and old cousin, your hillbilly cousin, GT. And so guys, can't thank you enough. Thanks for letting me be brutally honest on here. I'm trying to help you. I'm not selling used tires here. I'm trying to show you exactly what works and what worked for me and a lot of my peers, whether they're jazz players or session guys or bluegrass guys or whatever. If you're hearing melodic guitar, those guys learned their chord shapes. Thanks so much, guys. Talk to you soon. More to come. Talk soon. Bye.
There's Nathan McLeod on the saxophone. And a flute. Oh, if you thought that was impressive, just wait for this. Woo! This is the hardest song I think I've ever tried to do.
A double dose of Dan. That's really saying something, Leroy.
I know, I think so. Try.
Real fucking creative over here, boys.
This is the day of the expanding man that shaped his life.